First off, let me say this. Let's talk facts, right? Let's talk about how evictions hurt you. Evictions, they show up on your credit report in the riddle screening database like LexisNexis and CoreLogic, which a lot of people don't know. Landlords use these services like RentGrow, tenant reports to flag you. Even if it's old or paid off, it still makes you look high risk, right? So, what they don't want you to know that is, if you've ever had an eviction on your rental history and it's been holding you back from getting approved, there are real remedies and strategic workarounds that most people never learn. First of all, you can suppress those records from LexisNexis and CoreLogic. You can legally dispute and attack the big three credit bureaus.
Yes!
Right? And I suggest you go in on that because right now the credit bureaus are being attacked. There's so many litigations, so many law settlements right now because what I try to tell everyone is the credit bureaus are not backed by any government agency. They are just making profit off using your personal information for profit. That's it. And that's why they're being sued left and right, because they make profit by keeping you in debt. And a lot of this debt is fraudulent debt, you guys. So what I want you to understand is this. There are also ways where you can even go deeper by attacking the other agencies that quietly exchange your personal data for profit also. So you do also have the option to rent under a business entity. Real landlords would definitely approve your LLC or corporate lease if you're structured right. So, like I said, we can go on and on and on about so many different ways as far as getting around having an eviction right. So, in 2025, it's not about having things, y'all. It's about knowing things. So, one thing I tell people is get familiar with the law, okay? You do have rights, but if you don't know them, you're always gonna be in debt, y'all. If you don't know the difference between fraudulent debt, like for instance, some of you people have agencies coming after you for, it's a charge off. Like, that's like illegal at this, but listen, never mind that. I don't want to get banned. Like I mentioned, it's all about knowing the law. And if you know the law, you keep yourself out of debt and you won't keep yourself locked out of the American dream. So, like I said, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
You do have options to have more approvals, better housing, and a real shot at home ownership. We actually have a program where we assist people with knowing how to utilize a Section 8 voucher to be able to have home ownership, right? So don't let those situations block you. They try to keep your mind all distracted, living in fear. That's one of the biggest things, is trying to keep people in fear. So with that being said, if you need a little bit of guidance and you have an eviction, today what I'm going to do is try to help a few people, with a few consultations. I'll say this, the first few people will definitely get a free consultation and we can discuss things and I can become a little bit more informative outside of me being on social media and whatnot. But DM eviction help and we'll get started today.